today's a big day. A lot has changed in a single day. Um, and that compounding effect I was talking about, it literally is just happening. Like, all of the I've been working on different aspects of the business over time, just kind of making sure everything is stable and like growing at a steady pace rather than really prioritizing sales, for example, and just getting really, really good at that and then toppling the rest. I took more of a conservative and like safe approach of kind of just making sure everything works and kind of building up like the whole foundation rather than just shooting up with one thing and then building back with the next. And the pieces are finally starting to fall together and just fill the gaps. Um, I haven't even filmed the VSL yet because I've been slammed with editing, just random shit like that that needs to happen for the day-to-day operations to happen, which I'm getting figured out. I've actually just implemented a system for one of my clients that just allows us to like mass produce videos. So I'll probably the next month be doing active editing, and then for the next 2 months maybe not do anything for that particular client other than post and just kind of re-analytics, that kind of stuff. um, but right now, my outreach guy started outreach again. Haven't even recorded the VSL yet, but I'm gonna do that in the next couple of days. And he's already got me 2 confirmed booked meetings with real estate agents. Potentially 2 more. He said 2 more would book in, but that hasn't happened so far. But honestly, I'm pretty happy for with 2 in one day to be booked in without even a VSL. And of course, these are going to be colder leads, that kind of stuff. So it's going to be harder to close them, but it's kind of like a proof of concept. And with seventh level, the like sales course thing I bought, I'm going to just really bulldoze through that as soon as I have everything figured out and get facilitated to the point where it can run on its own for like a week. I'm just going to fucking bulldoze through all of that, take all the lessons, everything, learn sales, and then just close a bunch of deals. Because once I start closing clients, then I can make more money, and then I can hire people to automate editing, just kind of analytics, all of that kind of stuff. That takes me a lot of time and don't make me more money. What makes me more money is having more clients. And if you're doing client delivery half the day, you can't spend that time closing more deals, any of that kind of stuff, which is, I guess, where the VSL comes in. But like all of these big things that have kind of been accumulating over time have started kind of compounding into this big sort of explosion of things are about to happen. And I'm going to make sure that nothing screws this up. Like, I'm going to make sure my schedules are immovable, just nothing can change. Everything gets done when it's supposed to get done. Everything. And right now, this is an especially important time because now is where I make it or break it, basically. And I don't mean the whole company is going to collapse or anything, but what I mean is this is either where we skyrocket or this is where we plateau again. Um, and I'm not going to let it plateau again. So I honestly don't expect it to be like a huge, like, straight up spot, like chart, I guess. Um, anything like that. But if I can just double the amount of clients I have from 2 to 4, I'd be making double the money of $2,000 a month. And that would immediately help me so much because I'm already paying for like courses and things like that. But in like a month or two, I would be able to hire someone to do the editing, all that kind of stuff, and then focus on sales, getting more clients, figuring out better client results based off of the data that we gather from like all of the stuff. Or maybe I could even just pay someone who is very knowledgeable in that particular field to teach me how to make my clients get better results and like give me insight on how to do particular things. So I mean, the opportunities are endless. This is just the start. Everything is starting to piece itself together. And it all relies on how quickly things get done and how effective they are. So right now, I would say with full certainty, my system for like having client videos ready to post is perfect, like the best it can be at the moment. So I'm kind of getting a bunch of videos in reserve of like a month and ahead, and then I'm really focusing on everything else. And we've been having problems with getting drone footage over, things like that. So I haven't been able to edit for the past week or so, or yeah, about that time, for one of my clients, and we've been running out of videos, which I guess it's good that we have the stockpile. But yeah, I'm gonna sort that out. I guess he said it was uploaded, but I didn't see it, so I'm just gonna make sure everything's okay. And yeah, that's all. If you don't know any of what I'm talking about, I basically just own a short form content business thing I'm trying to scale. Right now I'm only at 2 clients, nothing super major at the moment, but I've kind of been building this whole like structure together, and it's starting to finally compound and get me results. I've probably been at it for about a year. I've been making these videos every day, or most days, trying to get every day, but sometimes I forget. And just kind of documenting, like if you go back all the way to like one of my first videos, you could tell the difference of just, I'm just like lazy, didn't want to do anything. Probably about like 2 months ago, I would guess, maybe 3, is how long I've been making these videos. But yeah, that's honestly a major difference. Even I watched like one of my earlier videos and it wasn't good. Like these aren't good either, but I guess the point is just to document what I learned, all that kind of stuff, and I think I'm doing that pretty well. So if you want to follow along with the journey, go ahead and subscribe and, do all that stuff. I'm not going to get into that. But yeah, good night, and hope you guys are being productive.